Good evening, I'm Caitlin Martin. How many of you have had breakfast this morning? Did any of you have milk with your breakfast? I'm here today to discuss the process of milking cows. I chose to discuss this today because I was raised on a dairy farm and I have experience milking cows. Today I will discuss the preparing, milking, and the storing process. One of the main essentials of preparation is feeding. Dairy cows require a balanced diet for milk production. Adequate water supply is necessary so the cow can have water when it needs it. The organic farmer says that no dairy cow, no matter the breed, can remain productive without proper management, especially feeding. Alberta Milk says that most dairy farmers aim for 50 to 60% of their herds to diet to be forage. Forage is plants consumed by grazing, such as hay or grass. Also known as cuds, cows are constantly craving their cud. Most farms like ours serve silage, which consists of barley and corn. Some farmers use alfalfa. Another important action for preparation is udder hygiene. Udder hygiene consists of washing and sanitizing. It is necessary to prevent milk contamination. Henry Shrine explains that milk is sterile from secretion. Before milking, the herd is gathered in an area to be washed. After they are washed, the gates open and they get ready to line up. Now you know how to prepare a cow. I will discuss the milking process. Most cows usually get used to routine. Some, however, want to be a stick in the mud. After proper hygiene, cows are to line up so that they may enter into the barn. If you have a cow that won't cooperate, normally if you just walk behind it and you clap your hands, it will go in the direction you want it to. In the barn, there is feed for the cows to eat while it is being milked. Once they are lined up, dry the udder and apply the sanitizing chemical. Now you apply the milking machine. Glambia Connect explains that the milking machine applies unsteady vacuums to teat the end, which causes the teat end to open and lets milk flow out. The pulsation system is responsible for maintaining good blood circulation and rest periods for the teat. Once the milking machine is removed, there is a chemical you use to spray on the udders to close them to prevent infection. Now that I've explained the milking machine, I will show you a video that shows you how to properly apply a milking machine. He's going to remove the machine to show you how to apply it to another cow. As you'll see, you'll apply the machine one udder at a time. Now, you may be wondering, where does the milk go after it's been received? Immediately after it's received, it goes in a pipe that brings the milk to the cooler. The cooler is usually in the dairy barn, but in a different room other than where the cows are being milked. The dairy processing handbook says that the milk should be chilled to 4 degrees Celsius within 2 hours after milking. If the cold chain is broke, the microorganisms in the milk will multiply, causing bacteria count to be higher, therefore negatively affecting the quality of the end product. The milking room with the cooler also should contain equipment for cleansing and disinfecting the utensils, pipe systems, and cooling tank. After milking, collection usually takes place every other day, but the interval can sometimes be 3 days and even 4. Equipment pumps milk directly from a cooler tank on the truck where it is quickly cooled to preserve freshness and safety. It is vital that milk never touches human hands to protect the milk from farm to fridge. The milk is transferred in an insulated sealed tanker truck. It is like a giant thermos on wheels. Some farmers may produce enough milk to fill one tank. If not, the truck will stop at multiple farms to fill up on the way to the processing plant. The dairy supply mantra is keep it clean, keep it cold, and keep it moving. Now I have informed you on the process of milking a cow. I feel it is important to know this process because of the hard work involved. Now that you know this hard, lengthy process, thank a local farmer.